everyone, it's Margaret here. It's been a while since I've been on, and I just wanted to share a few of the soap sachets that I've been getting ready. It's getting close to Christmas, so I will be listing some of these on the Etsy shop, my Etsy shop, and I just wanted to show you the different variations that you can do with these, and they really do make a lovely gift. I'll start with this one. As you can see, it's a pretty little lady in the center. Again, these are all fabric transfers, and on this one I've used a lot of wedding dress applique to to border around the picture. And as you can see, this one has the little dangle of the wedding dress applique and beautiful pearls and sequins. A little drop fringe trim at the back. I'm sorry, at the bottom. And the back, you can see, is a lovely base fabric. It almost looks like a crochet, but it's a beautiful nice thick, almost like a knit fabric, but it's the design. Excuse me, the design on it is beautiful. And then I've repeated just a little bit of applique at the back. Now, what I wanted to show you with these sachets, I've gone to a little extra step in these ones inside. Now, these are fully lined, as you can see. Each one is fully lined. And the soap itself, these are actually Yardley of London lavender soap. And I really love the fragrance of these soaps. It's a nice quality. And what I've done is I've put each one in a little fabric organza sack, but inside where I put the soap, you can see that I've used a label. I copied the picture on the label of the sachet and used it as the soap label, and then just tied it off with a little bit of pretty ribbon and in some nice cellophane wrapping. And then I've just dropped it in again into the organza sack. And each one of them has this little feature where they have the matching label to the sachet inside on the soap. So that is that one. And the next one is a vintage style. It's really pretty, again, with the vintage lady in the center. And this uses a lot of vintage doilies that have been tea stained. And the bottom again is a lot of little fringes dangling down here. And as you can see, the doily is a nice fine doily. And this was used on top of a nice creamy satin fabric. And that's the vintage style one. The next one is a little bit more Victorian. I love using velvet for Victorian crafts. I had this lovely green velvet again that I found, and I just used again the picture in the center with a little, I repeated a little velvet ruffle trim around with a little vintage earring, coordinating colors, and again using the fringe and tassel trim with the pearl on the bottom. And this one, the tie off is again, I put some pretty colored pearls to dangle off of that. And there you can see that one. The next one is again, well, it's a combination vintage style. Used a beautiful fabric beneath, a little lace fabric, and again using various pieces of appliques, wedding dress appliques. I embellished the little lady with a beautiful bow and a little lace for her bodice. And I used this pretty trim on the bottom with the dangle, and again the little tassel on the top with a little rhinestone around it, and again the little pearl dangle for the closure. And that's that one. The next one has a pretty pale blue base, and I've used again doily on top of it, and it's a really pretty delicate doily. And then using a various pieces, an applique that I had, which was actually from a collar. It was stained in a nice beigey color, creamy color, and I used that to circle the picture. And you see this pretty little vintage lady in her pretty blue hat. And I've added some pearls, and again a little bit of dangle, and a little bit of this this fringe. I love this fringe. There's so much movement and silkiness to it. I just love the way it behaves. So that's that one there. And the next one, for those that love plum and purples, again, this is using a plum lace fabric with some ribbon embroidery. This was sent to me by Va, actually, this piece of beautiful lace. And I've used a piece of it to create this sachet. And again, using a lady and, you know, with coordinating colors, I use this pretty, it's a ropey, ribbony kind of embellishment all around with some cording here. And I've used the same ribbon flowers that were taken off of the fabric to embellish the corner here. And again, the lace was used to make a little ruffle on the side. Now this has a lot of layers of tassel trim, the 2 layers of the green one with the pearl, and then there's a combination of green and plum. And as you can see, that's it's pretty heavy. And again, that one is more of a Victorian look for sachet. Very, very pretty. The next one again is a little Victorian, and this one I have used a beautiful pink velvet. I love this color. And again, this one has a little bit more gold, a little bit more sparkle. With the pretty lady in the veil, I've actually embroidered some of her jewelry in this beautiful metallic threads. And again, with stained wedding dress appliques here, this pretty trim at the bottom with some tassels, another little dangly tassel with the rhinestone, and I made these little rosettes in the coordinating fabric with the ruffle to match. And this one, the little closure just has these little, I've repeated little snippets of this trim here with a little rhinestone on the little cording here. So, and that's the back. I just added a little flower to the back as well. So that's that one. And the last one is very pretty, very sparkly. I had this almost like a peachy flesh colored applique that I took off of a garment some time ago, and it matched beautifully this this pretty fabric that I had. So I made a nice long skirt on this one, and again, you can see the pretty lady in the center with the beautiful organza rose, ribbon rose at the corner. And then I've made a little bow again in the same organza and just repeated the same sequined appliques on the ribbon itself. Here again is the top closure with this really pretty lacy ribbon, and that the back you can see the embroidery on the original vintage fabric that was used to make this particular sachet. But again, very pretty, very sparkly. So those are my sachets, and for now, like I said, I'm going to be listing them on Etsy very soon. So I hope you like them, ladies, and give them a try because they are really pretty and they do make a nice gift. So thank you for watching, everyone, and see you again soon. Bye for now.